Is that better?
Like any mom, Heidi Meyer fixes boo-boos.
You're sure making a mess over there.
Serves up breakfast.
Fruit Loops, yeah.
Even reviews some math.
Can you count that?
But every day is a fight for this mom to overcome her past.
Basically, any way he could put his hands on me, he did.
From the time she was 10 until she turned 13, Heidi, a Jehovah's Witness, says she was molested by a member of her congregation. Finally, she turned to the leaders of her faith.
You went to the elders, and what did they say?
They asked me, do you think this could be just a misunderstanding? And I said, no. No, I'm very sure of how his hands were on my body, and there's no way to misunderstand that.
But the elders dismissed her plea for help and sent her away with a warning.
You need to keep quiet about this. You don't want to drag the name of Jehovah's organization through the mud.
Anything that an elder says is viewed as the direct word of God.
Bill Bowen was an elder for almost 20 years.
You could even be excommunicated for questioning what an elder tells you to do.
But what silences most victims is that Jehovah's Witnesses require either a confession or 2 eyewitnesses to any accusation, making sexual abuse almost impossible to prove.
Time that people knew about the secrets that happened in that religion.
For Leanna Morley in Oregon, the abuse started when she was 5. And Sue was 7 years old and living in Washington. Her molester later made a chilling confession.
24 to 42 little girls that he had molested. But he couldn't remember how many exactly.
Now president of the victims' rights organization Silent Lambs, Bill Bowen says he expects more than 100 lawsuits to be filed against the faith.
How widespread is it?
It's of a global proportion. I don't think we've even scratched the surface.
The Jehovah's Witnesses headquarters disputes these numbers but says they are aware of the problem and cites a letter it published last May. It says, quote, "We have long instructed elders to report allegations of child abuse to the authorities where required by law to do so, even where there is only one witness." For Heidi, it's another betrayal by a faith she turned to for help.
Because you trusted them.
Because these are your spiritual leaders. These are men appointed by God in the eyes of Jehovah's Witnesses. And who was I? You know, I was just some kid.
As a mom, she's still fighting to overcome her past.
What is that?
Even choosing to homeschool her son because she's afraid to leave him with others. In southern Minnesota, I'm Jane Clayson for Eye in America.